Okay, so I have never really done much vlogging over the years, but with the change in the way that the world is headed, with the rise of AI, with how quickly I personally think that is going to take hold. I'm not like the most I'm a decent content creator. For like what I do for a living and where I live and the type of content that I have to put out. I feel like I do a pretty good job. I'm above average, if you want to call it that. And I spend a good amount of time making videos, researching topics, trying to just get stuff out there so people know who I am, what I do. I own House of Gains, and the thing is with how AI is going to change the content game. I'm a little worried in a lot of ways. I'm a little worried in how it'll affect how people learn things. I'm afraid of all the deepfake stuff that's going to come out. But I also know, and I don't want to get I'm not going to get deep into the political side of things and how I think that AI is going to make things increasingly polarized and it'll be used as a tool to enslave people. I don't want to get into that because honestly, I'll get angry and it'll make this video depressing because I have a very bleak outlook on how AI is going to change things. I have a positive outlook on how it'll change some things, but a very bleak outlook on how it'll change the world in general, particularly how people interact with each other. So with that being said, that's why I actually want to do more videos like this that are more raw and unedited. We're going to be instituting more live videos as well, because I don't think that people are going to trust what they see anymore. Even with my videos, I mean, I could sit here and do a couple of visualization exercises, say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, plug that into an AI bot, write a script, and then, I mean, if I didn't do anything wrong here, or if it wasn't obvious that I was that this is me talking, I can write a script and you'll just see my mouth move. And if I do the edits correctly, I mean, to be honest with you, you wouldn't even know if it was me or not, especially 6 months from now, 9 months from now. If you look at the Will Smith spaghetti thing, compare that to where we're at now, hoo boy, it's going to get really weird. So because of that, I know that will present a pretty big, two things. It'll present one, a huge roadblock for people like me, but also a huge opportunity for people like me. Because while a lot of the videos that we put out will honestly be pointless and worthless moving forward, I mean, a lot of the stuff that we'll do can easily be done with, computer-generated stuff. Now, the cool thing is I'm going to do more of these, more lives, more raw and edited stuff so you guys can tell that it's actually me. And we are going to continue to build our community based off the things that I want to do in the future. So it's we've got a bit of a challenge ahead of us, especially for people who are in the fitness space. Online coaches, you should be worried about what you're doing right now. Because a lot of people experienced a big boost during COVID when a lot of people started hiring coaches, paying more attention. But now with ChatGPT, the rise of AI, I mean, I see a lot of coaches out there. And I would beg that the vast majority of them are using AI to write their programs for people. I know this for a fact with like a lot of people. That's a whole separate video as far as fake AI coaches. But what happens when somebody can just take an image of a very fit person, create a very clever Instagram account, and then start making AI blogs? Then you sign up, you hire this coach, and turns out it's not a real person. It's a fake Instagram profile for an AI person. You know what I mean? And it's just all being artificially generated from behind a keyboard. You're not actually talking to a real human. You're just being played essentially. And because of this, I think a lot of online coaches who don't have deep communities, if you're relying on things like random strangers signing up on your accounts and things like that and paying you 10, 20 bucks a month or whatever it is, for those people, I would be very concerned. But for those of you who have spent years building a community, caring about your customers, your clients, the relationships that you have with other businesses and stuff, this is a crucible time for a lot of people where you're going to need to find out where you're at in your career and where you want to be moving forward, because it's going to get weird. So with that being said, we have an event this Saturday, June 14th at House of Gains Mechanicsburg, where I got Seth Feroce to come out. I worked very hard to get him for this event. I actually been trying to get him for about 2 years now. So Seth, if you ever see this, know that this is a long time in the making, and I find what you have built to be incredibly impressive. So we have this event this Saturday. We have Seth Feroce, Guy Cisternino, Phil Herndon is coming out. Guy, obviously, very successful pro bodybuilder. Phil, one of the most successful powerlifters alive today. Both those guys, all three of those guys will be there. We're going to have a ton of vendors, different brands coming out. Caleb from Frontline Nutrition. If you've ever seen any of my other videos, you have posted 2 podcasts with him because he's my homie. And I always want to include him in stuff that I do. As well as a ton of other vendors. You got Mid 45, that's who, and Uprising Kratom, that's who Guy is representing when he comes out. Just a ton. Supdog obviously is bringing Phil out, and Fit Butters. Off the top of my head, I'm probably about 15, 20 different vendors will be there giving away samples, discounts, deals, all that stuff. So if you are free this Saturday and you want to come out, swing by. It's a great event, and you'll get to see essentially what we've been building over the years and why these videos matter a lot more now than they ever did, and why I'm glad that I put the work in that I have over the last 8 years building the community of House of Gains. But now we're going to start tightening it up a little bit more because I think that I want to keep my people close to me, because I think this world is going to get weirder, and I want to be able to protect my community. I want to be able to protect my customers, and obviously my business and my employees as well. So you're going to see a lot more of these. You'll see a lot more events. The cool thing about AI is that it kind of ruins the internet a little bit, in my opinion. But if you grew up in the 90s like I did, you remember like going to shows and concerts and just being like, nah, I'm just going to experience this. And I think eventually like phones will become more tools than they are escapism. I mean, I hope anyway. I don't think that at all. I think it's going to get worse. But these are events that are fun to experience. You're in person. Just do it. Like if you're bored and you don't have anything going on Saturday, come out. Like if you thought about, getting into shape, come out. If you're afraid of meatheads, come out. If you just want some free samples, come out. If you just want free food, come out. If you want a free drink, come out. Brother, I'm telling you, this is the type of stuff that we do all the time. This is the stuff that I love to do. I'm going to spend the rest of my life doing these types of events because I think they're awesome. And I want people to experience the culture that I love, and I want to build a community that has longevity. I want to build a community that has something that we can pass on to the next generation of fitness here in Central PA. I don't know if I can make a tip on the national scale, but I know that here in Central PA, if we focus and double down on the causes that we've gotten behind over the years, I'm confident that we can put a permanent, lasting impact on Central Pennsylvania forever in the fitness industry. So that being said, I want to wrap this up as we're getting to about 10 minutes, and I don't want to post anything over that. So thank you guys for tuning in, and expect to see more lives, more raw, more unedited moving forward. And if you have any questions you want me to post in another video, you made it to the whole way to the end. There's probably four 3 or 4 of you maybe left here, go ahead and post in the comment section, and I will make videos about those specific topics. They might only be 2-minute videos, they might be 20-minute videos, who knows? But I want to start doing more things like this so we can grow our community a little bit tighter than just me, you know what I mean, throwing stuff out there. You guys watch it, enjoy it, and move on. So with that being said, thank you guys. See you this weekend.